Comics Plus, what's going on? My name is Akasan. We're about to get into honest trailer for the breakout movie of the summer. HBO's Golden Goose, HBO Max Golden Goose, the number one record-holding streaming movie on HBO Max ever, Godzilla vs. Kong. The honest trailer is out. We're going to see them tear it apart, I'm sure. Was it a perfect movie? No. Was it the right movie for right now? Absolutely. I've watched it 3 or 4 times already. Loved it. You guys have saw my reaction to it. I laughed. I cursed. Everything that I usually do in a usual reaction. And you guys all loved it. Because that's what I do. Not to be compared with that other movie. Let's go.
The following trailer is rated S for spoilers. I mean, you can probably tell from the title that Godzilla fights King Kong, but we tell you who wins, if that sort of thing matters to you.
Dun 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 dun.
In a year where everyone realized we're at the mercy of nature, the world will sublimate that anxiety into watching a giant monkey fight a giant lizard in a perfectly timed release before we snap and punch and or kiss the mailman. I'm scared to see this in a theater. Not because of the virus, I've just completely forgotten how to interact with people. Godzilla vs. Kong. You've been moderately pleased by all the legendary kaiju movies so far.
Moderately.
Now, tune in for another bad, sober, good with a buzz installment of the sloppiest franchise running, where character and timeline continuity is more of a suggestion, featuring characters they forgot to mention were related, characters they forgot to mention entirely, and characters who forgot they discovered the Earth was hollow in the last movie.
The vortex was a tunnel into the hollow earth. Doesn't matter, I knew I was right.
But one thing remains constant. Absolutely no one watching.
Oh, wait! That was the brother? Wait, what the hell? Okay, so the Ken Watanabe's son, I just knew because people would not let that one go, that was supposed to be his son. They didn't really acknowledge it that much, but was this what this was his brother in King of the Monsters? Holy like, wait, or is this him? Wait, what?
They forgot to mention entirely, and characters who forgot they discovered the Earth was hollow in the last movie.
The vortex was a tunnel into the hollow earth. Doesn't matter, I knew I was right.
But one thing remains constant. Absolutely no one watching gives a about any of it.
This is
now
true.
make with the monkey fights.
Basically, yeah.
Ah, that's the stuff. Meet the humans of the Monsterverse. Because I had to, so now you do too. They're just here to yell out what's going on, even though there's no way any of them could possibly know that information.
This is why Godzilla attacked the Apex facility. They're trying to replace him.
It's the axe. It's drawing radiation from the core like it's charging.
Hey, it could be a psionic interface.
It's just some lit up tubes, man. How would you know that? But don't worry, they all have a backstory. Whether it's their dead wife.
She was my rock, my truth.
Dead brother.
What really went wrong on your brother's mission?
Dead mom. Or, screw it, dead everyone.
When the storm took over the island, it wiped out the native people.
As they carry on the Monsterverse tradition of hiring great actors, then making them say stuff like this with a straight face.
Right now, Godzilla's out there and he's hurting people, and we don't know why.
Cringe as the overly dramatic dialogue is way funnier than the intentional comedy of the film, as you follow along with the most obnoxious fictional character profession, the podcaster.
Something bad is going on here. A vast corporate conspiracy.
Brian Tyree Henry rants and raves his way through the sharpest conspiracy theory jokes of 2007.
The Illuminati running shadow economies all to fund a hidden colony for the elite in water. They put fluoride in it.
And Millie Bobby Brown returns as his kaiju anon in training.
Theory is it makes you docile, easy to manipulate.
Plus, this boy is also there. This goofy subplot that could be completely cut without anyone noticing.
Exactly.
You only need one group of humans to follow in these movies, okay?
Exactly,
Everyone else is there to either be squished and or cheer when Godzilla destroys their home.
Basically.
With a title like Godzilla vs. Kong, they better deliver on the fights as they pit the titular titans against each other no less than 3 times. I mean, sure, Godzilla wins 2 out of 3 because, I mean, come on, look at the guy. And yes, Kong spends more time on his back than Riley Reid.
Wow,
But
he
the
did
film
get
will do
blacked.
everything in its power to make you root for the big hairy boy. He's friends with children, he loves snacks, and he's got Thor's axe. I mean, come on, the only endearing thing Godzilla does is destroy part of Florida. But no Versus movie would be complete without them joining forces at the end against a surprise third fighter.
What the hell is that?
What the hell is that?
What in God's name is that?
Mechagodzilla,
That's NAKANO-KU.
a giant Jaeger created to fight Godzilla until he loses human control and fights Godzilla.
Basically.
Causing the 2 beasts to team up against this man-made atrocity, and all 3 of them to team up against the city of Hong Kong.
This was so fucking cool, man. Woo!
No wonder this movie is huge in China.
Oh!
You can, which for most of us right now is our phone, even though it's probably best suited for one of those theme park rides with moving seats.
That was good.
That may not be the most intelligent thing you could be watching, but you know what? Neither are we. And we spoke this movie into existence back in 2014.
From the company who has the rights to Godzilla, King Kong, and Pacific Rim. So please, please, please do a crossover where they all fight each other and stuff.
You're welcome. Starring I Get Knocked Down, but I Get Up Again. Reptile wins. Just make out already. You're perfect for each other. On today's show, we're gonna reveal the horrible truth. But first, I'd like to tell you about Squarespace. Billionaires shouldn't exist. Mecha Lecca Hi, Mecha Heidi Ho. The Chris Hemsworth of the Brothers Skarsgård. Let them fight. And
Free Teen Titans.
physics? Alike Titans Punch Out. Okay, not trying to kink shame, but why are all these monsters always trying to spit in each other's mouths? That's not a thing real animals do. They learn this from watching people.
That's gross.
I want to cry so bad, but I don't think I can spare the moisture.
Wow.
I was hiding under your porch because I love you. At least they aren't making a Karen in the Last Manager movie yet.
I'm tired of these mother boxes snakes and this mother boxes plane.
Physics? I mean, that is true. That is true. But wow, they got me with the Riley Reid thing, and then the Hong Kong, and no wonder China likes this movie. That's terrible, man. That is terrible. Wow, that was good. That was actually one of Screen Junkie's best honest trailers in a while. Just because it just worked really well. And that, I think that's the lesson to learn from all of this is especially right now, we're not trying to have dark and dreary type movies to come out right now. We're just looking for something to just chill and relax to and have a good time. I think Kong versus Godzilla was just a perfect sort of movie just to kind of just forget about things for a while. And I was reading an article about why Tenet failed where Godzilla succeeded and everything. It's just that's the thing. It's even with Tenet, it's I remember I was getting slack for that because of the fact that I just wasn't in the mood to really go to a theater last year and first chance my health, and then secondly put up with a Christopher Nolan movie. As much as I like his movies, it's just not that time right now to be sitting there and be taking taking notes and everything to try to understand that movie. But with Godzilla vs. Kong, it's just something that you really needed. It was a good escape film, and I think that's what works really well. And I feel like Mortal Kombat's going to be that next movie in terms of our age range. So we'll see in about 2 weeks when Mortal Kombat drops. HBO Max has been releasing, they haven't really been releasing their numbers yet, but we're going to get their quarterly report. Wonder Woman had, like, I guess the best debut, but now Kong versus Godzilla has had more people watching the show within a 4-day period, which is really, really cool. So it just shows that people know what to kind of venture for, and let's see how Mortal Kombat does after that. And and then we have Black Widow and some other movies, just some good old escapism. Red Rat Nation, stand up, speak up. Let me know what you guys think, and we'll talk to you on the next one. Riley Reed.